Good afternoon, everyone. What is up? Haven't heard from me in a while. Hello. Sorry, I have no other time to do this, so I'm finishing up changing my oil, but I figured I'd go ahead and talk to you guys while I do so. It's been a hectic 2 weeks, so I'm sorry that I haven't been exactly active and all. And oh my God, I'd say it was time to change it. I abuse my new car. Let's just put that out there. I really abuse it, obviously. Um, yeah, it was definitely time for a oil change. But anyway, sorry that I lied to you guys about not making another video. I thought I was gonna make it. Oh, see, so pretty. Yeah, stuff. Wow, I can't talk. Stuff just got really hectic, and yeah, that's just about all I have to say about that. Um, so yeah, I'm just changing the oil in my Chevy, trying to get this together. It's a lot different than my Honda, I'll tell you that. Not used to changing it in something that's actually new. But anyway, the oil filters are weird on these. I need to get to my point. So with this car, it's also frustrating because even though it's a regular car, it still will not fit on my ramps. Like my Honda, I gotta take my bumper off. This one, for one, I'm not sorry. I am not taking my bumper off. Too much work. It has all the under stuff still in it, and I'm not trying to take all that off. But anyway, and that's it for the oil filter. Thank goodness. So this one takes, sorry y'all, I am all over the place. Anyway, so I did go to the DMV. I did take my test for my CDL. I failed it, y'all. I'm not even kidding. I failed. It was, gut-wrenching. It sucked. It was it just sucked. Just let's put it that way. It was very emotional. I told myself I ain't gonna cry and all that, but I cried for a little while, confided in my best friend, and he made me feel better. Basically, I failed on my pre-trip. I said it. I told y'all I won't gonna lie. But here's the thing. On my actual pre-trip of the truck, I didn't miss anything except for my push rods, for my slack adjusters and everything. That was the only thing I missed. Which I think he said was I can't remember how many points he said it was, but basically what happened was one, two, three. When I was doing my brake integrity test, and it is stupid. It is really stupid. Basically, long story short, one of my valves didn't pop out and didn't really know what to do, so I just kind of pulled it, and that was an automatic fail apparently. So I failed. That's that. I don't know when exactly I go back. Hopefully soon. Someone told me you gotta wait 3 weeks, but basically I'm just waiting for the school. They tell me when I can go back, so I gotta just wait for them. This is a thirsty girl. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. I told you I'd be honest with y'all, and I'm being honest. Yes, I failed. My really good friend, my best friend rather. I told him right away. I mean, I called him right after, crying, of course. Wow, I don't know how to read. These dipsticks on these new cars are I'm sorry, they are confusing. I don't like them. Anyway, I kind of talked to him, and he made me realize, and what he said has really stuck in my head, and it has helped me through it all. Basically, he told me, failure, in order to grow, in order to succeed, failure is a must. He didn't say it exactly like that, but that's how I took it. And it's true. In order to succeed, you must fail. Oh shit, that was already open. The hell? So yeah, he helped me through it. He made me realize, he kind of put it in perspective. He was like, look at all these, famous people. Me and him, we listen to a lot of motivational speakers, and every single one of them has said that they have failed and failed and failed over and over again. And eventually, yes, they succeeded, but they had to keep trying. And just him telling me that, like, that really helped me, in all honesty. Like, I was so upset. I felt like a failure. I had family members basically tell me I wasn't going to be able to do it. I'm not going to say who, but they said it. They basically said getting your CDL was not hard, but I would not be able to do it. And when I failed, that's all I could think about was this person ringing in the back of my head, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so. But with the help of my friend, my best friend in the whole wide world, yeah, I realized that, without this failure, I could not succeed. And now I know, I'm a mess, but I'm going to pick up my phone anyway. Without it, I look terrible, but hey, I don't care. Oh, sideways, my bad. Yeah, so that was basically, it taught me a lot just by failing. And when I go back, I know I got it. Like, I know I have my parallel down now. I know I've been practicing still. I'm going to go back some point this week and practice and hopefully go ahead and pass this thing, get my CDL, and get started. But since you guys, this is random again, that's my Chevy. That's my new baby. She is turboed. And this old girl, that's bae. That's straight bae. She is one good looking girl, let me tell you. Uh-huh. I know y'all jealous. Nah, I'm just kidding. She's more of a pain than anything. But that is my baby. They are not named yet, so if y'all would like to name either of these cars, please do. Yeah, so I did fail. It is what it is. I'm going to go back. I'm going to pass. I'm going to get my CDL. One thing I want y'all to remember, if you guys are doing anything like that, going through any of that, is simply what I said. Without failure, without failing, there can be no growth. There can be no success. And I'm a firm believer of that because this was the first thing, other than like my actual driver's license or, like making the high school soccer team maybe. I don't know, maybe. This is the biggest thing I've done or tried to do. And I feel like almost I was meant to fail because this is teaching me a lesson. Like, this is the first big thing I've ever failed doing. And I'm not saying that everything I do I'm good at. I'm not saying that everything I've ever tried to do, I've been able to do it. No. This is just one of the biggest things I have done that I have failed. And it sucks. I left there feeling like I wasn't anything. Like, I was crying, sobbing. Not crying, sobbing in the car because I envisioned myself leaving that place with my CDL. I envisioned myself, going like, bye. I got my CDL. I can drive a truck. Well, it didn't work like that. And it's okay to fail. Now, A, I have learned what failure feels like. B, now that I failed, I'm more motivated. At first, the first day, I was like, you know what? I don't even know if I want to continue to do this. I don't know if I want to even get my CDL. But now I'm like, no, I'm going to get it. Like, next time I go, before I leave that place, I'm going to have my CDL. Let's put it that way. So I guess the big lesson here is literally, if you fail, it's all right. You can be upset, go through your emotions, cry it out, scream, maybe a little bit in my case. Just don't beat yourself up. I beat myself up because it was something so simple. And I don't know. It was something so simple. And yeah, I beat myself up. Like, my instructor called. I was like, I don't even want to talk to him. I feel like an idiot. But he said the same thing. Like, you're fine. You're going to pass. We know you. Like, and that's the thing with me. A, when I'm told I can't do something, I will do it for spite. Just for spite. But I want this really badly. This is the beginning of me finding my career. Me finding myself. Me being able to, bring in some more money so I can be financially free, so I can be, on the right path in my career so I can start a career and so I can almost start my journey in life. Yes, I know I'm already started. I've already been, living life or whatever, but really, really, really starting to enjoy kind of what I do. And I don't know if I enjoy driving trucks yet. The little bit I have drove trucks, yes, I really liked it, but I haven't done the job. I've just been kind of learning, and that's the thing. I love to learn. So I don't know if I loved learning about it or if I loved actually doing it. We will see once I get my CDL and get into a job. Hopefully within the next 2 months. Hopefully. I think I can. I know I can if I really put my mind to it. So, yeah, I did not want to come on here and tell you, oh, I failed, because I was so excited. But hey, it happens. We all can't pass. And yeah, it is what it is. Like, I'm still smiling. I still have a job. I'm still bringing money. I still do enjoy what I do. And just the thought of next time I go and getting my CDL, it's keeping me going. It's keeping me motivated. I really want this, and I'm not going to stop until I get it. So, to you guys who have failed, who, are even worried about going, if you do fail, no biggie. You can go back and you can do it again, and you will pass. I can promise you, if you guys put your mind to it and don't give up, you guys will pass. It's, once you get over your nerves, you're good. Like, that was my biggest thing, was my nerves. I was all over the place, scared. I was up in there, and when they called my name, I was shaking. I was about to turn around and go home. Like, no. And they are intimidating there. I'm going to tell y'all now, like, the people who actually sit there and, give you your exam, really, they're very intimidating. They don't say much. They just tell you what to do, and you better do it. I was sitting there and, walked up, good morning. Oh, morning. And then they're just like, come on, let's get started. Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Let's do this. And after that, I was like, all right, whatever. But anyway, yeah, they're intimidating. Don't let them intimidate you. And my advice is, before you start the pre-trip, and even like halfway through it, I had to actually, I asked them, I was like, hey, is it okay if I gather myself for a second? I literally sat there and just, closed my eyes, counted backwards from 5, and this is something I'm going to go over with you guys. And I just chilled. Like, I was like, Faith, I basically talked myself through my emotions. I was like, Faith, you're just nervous. You know what you're doing. You know everything. Give yourself 2 seconds, count backwards from 5. You got this. And I did it. And again, I only missed the push rods, which I don't really ever remember going over, but I probably just skipped over it because I was so excited that I got everything else. Sorry, I had a notification. But in the whole counting backwards from 5 thing, I've been looking, and I can't remember the girl's name, but I watch a lot of motivational videos, and she was talking about it. It's the 5-second rule, not the one where you drop a piece of food on the floor and you got 5 seconds and you can still eat it. No, basically, when you feel yourself getting, like, if you have anxiety, for instance, and you feel yourself starting to get really anxious, or you feel your anxiety just start to, flare up, and you're in your head, take a deep breath, count backwards from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're calm. Now, it's not going to work at first. I'm going to tell you all that now. That's a big bug. It takes practice, and I've been doing it, and I feel myself getting less angry. Ew. Okay, y'all. I'm not normally this dirty, but again, I'm a car girl. So what can you say? You get less angry, or you get angry less. Let's put it that way. In my case, I lash out. I get a temper, and I just kind of snap. I don't yell. I don't scream. I don't sit there and throw a temper tantrum. I just snap at people, I'll just be like working, manager come up. No, I feel bad because I don't mean to. I don't. It's just when I got a lot going on up here, I snap, I get an attitude, and I just get overwhelmed. And I found that very effective. Now, she did say counting up to 5 does not work because you can keep going. You can, 1, 3, 5, 6, 10, 20. You can keep going. Numbers don't stop. You can go to infinity if you wanted. No, you can't really go there because it's infinite. But anyway, you get it. You have to count backwards because you after 1, there's nothing else you can go to. You can go to 0. I guess you can technically go to -1, but that's technically not real because it's negative. And I found it very effective. So for any of you dealing with anxiety, even depression, what she said is it can cure anxiety. I'm not going to get on that topic because, we all have our different views and I don't even know how I feel about it, but I was just enlightening you guys to something to look up. Look up the 5-second rule. I can't remember her name. If I can get a link to the video, I'll link it to, with this one, and then hopefully you guys will see it. But yeah, that's what's happened within the last 2 weeks. I'm sorry I've been absent again. A lot has went on. I did not go to H Day. Like I said in the last video, she did not get to go out, sadly. She's very sad about it because look how good she looks right now. But she did get to go to AutoFest in Richmond, Virginia. We went with a bunch of friends, or we went with my boyfriend's friends, let's put it that way. And they're my friends too. I love them to death. But anyway, we ain't gonna get on that. We're trying to keep the personal life out of it as much as possible. But yes, so I don't have any footage of that. I have a couple pictures. Maybe I'll upload. I don't know yet. But follow me on Instagram. It's at 96 Civic Hatch, which you can see right there, which it is backwards, of course, but whatever. At 96 wait, is it underscore? Yeah, at 96 underscore hatch. Right? Yes. No, at 96 Civic underscore hatch. There we go. And I even have a Facebook. I don't really do this whole CDL thing on Facebook. I haven't told a lot of people. Obviously, if they wanted to know my life, they would know it because I'm on YouTube, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Snapchat. I don't really use Snapchat a whole lot. So basically, follow me on Instagram. Yeah. And that's where you'll get to know the real me is on Instagram. And like I said, I'm not normally this dirty. I am in work clothes, but I just got off work at 2, went up to my grandma's, cut some grass for some spaghetti, homemade spaghetti, and then put my tire back on, change my oil, making sure everything's all good. So yeah, that is my life sometimes. But yeah, that's all I really have. I think the next video is going to be something motivational because I'm just waiting to take my test. And honestly, this channel is not only for my CDL, it is for talking about subjects that, I wouldn't say we're not going to go here. Talking about issues, like worldly issues, like, I'm not saying feminism is an issue. I'm just saying, from a female's perspective of things, and even that was a really big bug. It landed on my hand. That's gross. Anyway, that's one thing. I'm really silly. But anyway, yeah, I would love to be a motivational speaker, and I'm not good at speaking, so that's one thing. But I would like to get into that. I would like to maybe share some of my life experiences with you guys. I would maybe even like to start, a group for, I don't know, even cars. Like if anyone is a car like guru, likes cars, I don't care if it's, BMWs, Hondas, Acuras, I don't care if it's like Chevys. I would love to start something and, around the area, surrounding counties like Fluvanna, Scottsville, Charlottesville, Charlottesville, Albemarle, Waynesboro, Lynchburg, any of that. Like, we should start something, and I would love to do that. And even I would love to start some type of like just motivational support group or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm looking for ways to help people. I think that is my purpose, is to help people. And that is where I want my career to eventually go. Well, y'all, that's all I gotta say. We can look at this beauty one more time. Look at her. And then, of course, we got the Chevy. Ooh, which the Chevy does have nice, you can't see it, interior. That's the only reason I bought it, and I needed it daily. But I'm going to go in the house, take a shower, get ready for work tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow won't be as busy and dirty. I'm disgusting. This hand, oh, my hand's all up and away. This hand is even gross. Oil breaks me out, so I'm gonna have to hurry up and do this. But like I said, leave any comments you would like, maybe what I can talk about, any questions you guys have for going to the DMV. It's different wherever you are, I'm sure, but I can answer or try to answer those questions. Even if you guys have any questions or comments, how to make my channel grow, even if you guys want to hear on any topics. Again, I listen to a lot of motivational speaking. I read a lot of books. I learn something every single day. And right now, yes, it's more about motivation. I've been listening to a lot of, how to forgive when you have forgiven. I don't know. You know what I mean. Stuff like that. So if you guys want me to talk about it, send me a DM. You can even hit me up on Instagram. Again, I got to read it. At 96civic_hatch. That is what my Instagram is, so please follow me. And I am going to upload or share this to Instagram. That way, maybe we can get some more subscribers. Shout out to the y'all 11. Y'all are the mom. And yeah, I think my next video will be more on this whole motivational thing and maybe some more about my cars because y'all need to know what I like to do, and it is cars. Y'all have a great night, and I'm not promising, try to get back with y'all this week. I'm probably going to upload this at some point tomorrow, which y'all won't know because y'all won't see it until it's uploaded, but y'all have a great night. Y'all stay motivated. For y'all that are getting y'all CDL, keep studying, keep rocking, keep pushing them gears, keep shifting them gears. Don't granny shift like I do. And y'all just stay motivated. Bye, y'all.